This man has trained his dog to wake him whenever he has a rapid eye movement dream. His finest notions come under the duvet, and unless he's woken up straight away, he forgets them. He cleans up in the shower and clears his head before scuttling off to share his thoughts with a computer, because he's dreamt of making an audiobook about a lady called God. But first, he must write the e-book with some inspirational cover art. And with the help of a cup of tea, just 2 years later, the book is written. But what about his oral ambitions? We need another cup of tea for those, and some peace and quiet. So it's good night, Squawking Polly. Next stop is the cupboard under the stairs, where this sensibly appointed home has a voiceover booth, lined with acoustic foam tiles to absorb the echo of his vocal ejaculations. The Leningrad Gospels, Diaries of a Lady Called God. Reading from a screen, he flexes his mouth and tongue like a pro. Part 1. Keeping the microphone close makes for a sense of intimacy. But it also means picking up the sloppy, slappy sounds of his moist mouth. Disgusting. But a clever computer can cut clicks for vocals as clean as a cleric's cassock, held by the National Library of Russia in St. Petersburg. Time now for a spot of editing.
The consequences could be calamitous.
There are mistakes to cut away,
Caution and catastrophizing.
breaths to remove, there's music to add, and sound effects to lay. It's a lot of hard work, requiring regular screen breaks in the local woods, with that blessed dog, called Dingo on account of her great big ears. But is he ready to publish? Certainly not. Remember that in his dream, God was a lady. We need a lovely female vocalist.
And we saw that it was good.
And here she is.
Hello!
Just belatedly, I remembered my manners. I replied yes.
Bringing that mongrel into play will...
After more scissoring, he must review.
As time ran backwards.
Being a bit of a romantic, he prefers to do that with equipment that is almost as old as he is.
Little swine! I'm trying to listen.
But look, that blessed dog is back
Oh, you beast!
and wants to play.
How can a man review his work?
The reels of the tape machine have not spun in vain, however, for this handsome ear has picked up on a problem. The voice levels must be made consistent. A process called compression beats them into uniform submission.
Now we can check the final version before uploading it to Audible. The pesky dog is worn out at last and tuning in to speakers that are like the audiobook itself, among the best in the world.
So that's how you make an audiobook, and we're delighted to share our oral talents on Audible and Apple.
The Leningrad Gospels. Diaries of a Lady Called God. Translated and read by S.J. Ashcroft.
With Charlotte Booth.
We really appreciate you joining us on our path to publication.
The Leningrad Gospels conclude with a fantastic finale. There's an ebook version on Kindle and illustrated print books on Amazon. But I'd prefer you to get the audiobook, please, as I'm a poor student and I need the voiceover royalties.
You mercenary monkey. But you've enjoyed working with me, right?
Absolutely.
Well, that's the magic of making. Nighty-night.
Good night.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at?